All right, thanks for joining us. Today we have Christian Gerardo, one of our in-house employee mentors, presenting on money scripts today. He is an AFC and comes to us with a psychology and finance background, so he is well suited to present on this topic and hopefully answer any questions that you might have at the end. So you can pop your questions into chat and we'll get to them or save them to the end. And obviously the end has breakout rooms too, one for networking and one for continuing the conversation with Christian and anything else that might be on top of mind. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Christian and let him start.
Awesome. Thank you, Megan. So hello, everyone. Today we're going to be nibbling on the money script definition, the importance of money scripts, the influences of money scripts in financial decisions, identifying and rewriting money scripts, and lastly, we will explore how we can support participants in aligning financial decisions with their core values. This can significantly enhance the journey towards financial wellness for our participants. So what exactly are money scripts? Money scripts are unconscious beliefs about money that we form during childhood. These beliefs are often shaped by attitudes and behaviors of parents, caregivers, and influential figures in our early environment. They can also be influenced by major financial events like the Great Depression, the dot-com bubble, the 2008 financial crisis, or more recently, the COVID-19 pandemic. It's not uncommon to see similar money scripts passed down through generations. These scripts quietly guide our financial decisions. They can either support healthy financial habits or lead to patterns that hold us back. The concept of money scripts was introduced by Dr. Brad Klontz, a doctor of psychology and certified financial planner, a rare combination that bridges the world of mental health and financial planning. So now that we know that money scripts are unconscious beliefs that shape how we make financial decisions, let's take a look at the four main types. First, we have money avoidance. This script is based on the belief that money is bad. This belief often stems from early experiences where money was associated with greed, corruption, or moral compromise. Individuals with this script may have internalized messages like rich people are selfish, or it's wrong to want more than you need. Then we have money worship. This script reflects the belief that more money will solve all my problems. This belief equates financial wealth with happiness, security, and emotional fulfillment. They tend to experience hope that money will bring relief or happiness, disappointment when financial gains don't resolve deeper issues, stress from chasing wealth over spending, emptiness when material possessions fail to satisfy emotional needs. Then we have money status. Here, the belief is my self-worth is equal to my net worth. This belief ties personal values to financial success and possessions. They may experience pride in material achievements, fear of being judged, pressure to maintain appearances. And last, we have money vigilance. This script is driven by the idea that you must always save and never spend. This belief promotes caution and frugality. They may experience fear of financial insecurity, guilt when spending money, anxiety about future financial risk, distrust in the financial system. Understanding these money scripts is important because they quietly influence how we earn, save, spend, and invest, often without us noticing. Now that we have identified the beliefs behind the four main money scripts, let's explore how they actually show up in our financial behaviors. First, we had money avoidance. People with this script often believe that money is bad, and as a result, they may avoid looking at bank statements, budget, or even talking about money, usually because it triggers anxiety. Over time, this can lead to financial disorganization and missed opportunities. Then we have money worship. This script is rooted in the belief that more money will solve all my problems. Individuals with this mindset may overspend on luxury items in an attempt to feel better. They often equate money with happiness and fulfillment, which can lead to burnout and financial stress. Then we have money status. Here, the belief is my self-worth equals my net worth. People with this script may go to great lengths to maintain an image of success, even if it means hiding financial struggles or overspending to keep up appearances. This creates a disconnect between their actual financial situation and the image they're projecting. Last, we have money vigilance. This script is driven by the idea that you must always save and never spend. While it promotes caution, it can also lead to excessive frugality and guilt around spending, even on basic needs. These individuals may struggle to enjoy the benefits of their financial planning. Understanding these behaviors is key to recognizing the emotional drivers behind our financial habits. In many cases, money scripts can quietly hold us back from reaching our financial goals. But so, why identifying money scripts matters? Identifying money scripts is a key step on the path to financial wellness. As we all know, money isn't just about numbers, it's deeply emotional. Behavioral finance helps us bridge the gap between the rational and emotional side of money. It recognizes that many of our financial decisions are influenced by unconscious beliefs formed early in life, our money scripts. By bringing these beliefs to light, behavioral finance offers a way to challenge and rewrite limiting money scripts. This empowers us, financial mentors, to guide our program participants to adopt healthier financial habits and make decisions that better support their goals. Behavioral change takes time. Even after identifying the money beliefs may be holding our participants back, it's important to remember that behavioral change isn't linear. It's a journey. Progress can be slow, and setbacks are a natural part of the process. In fact, relapses aren't failures, they're opportunities to learn and grow. One of my favorite ways to explain this to participants is by comparing it to dieting. If we try to make drastic changes overnight, it can feel overwhelming and restrictive. But when we take small intentional steps, change becomes much more manageable and sustainable. As financial mentors, our role isn't to focus on the negative when someone slips up. Instead, we guide them with empathy, helping them reflect on what happened and how they can move forward with more confidence next time. Understanding financial habits for positive change. Exploring the reasons behind our financial habits can pave the way for meaningful transformation. We empower participants to adopt deliberately adjusted financial behaviors through a values-based decision-making process. When individuals are significantly affected by money scripts, their financial well-being may not reach its full potential. Our goals is to assist them in maintaining a positive influence of these scripts through their financial journey. Using participants' responses to explore money scripts. During our meetings with participants, we have access to valuable tools that can help us uncover the money scripts influencing their financial decisions. One of the most insightful tools is the financial profile, which includes questions designed to reveal how participants think and feel about money. By paying close attention to how they respond, we can bring to identify the underlying beliefs or money scripts that may be shaping their behaviors. Here are a few questions to get the exploration started. What does money represent to you? What concerns you most about your finances? Do you feel stressed or anxious about your finances? How do you make important financial decisions? Please share a statement that captures why money is important to you. Each of these questions offers a window into the participant's money mindset. To deepen the conversation, simply ask, "Tell me more about that." This gentle prompt encourages participants to open up and share their thoughts, feelings, and experiences, giving us a clear understanding on the money scripts at play. One powerful way that we can help participants become more aware of financial behaviors that may not be serving them is by exploring how their personal definitions of money or a statement of financial purpose connects to their biggest financial concerns, or even how they make important financial decisions. Often, these patterns are shaped by underlying money scripts. Here are a few common interpretations of what money represents to our participants. Security. For many, money is more than just currency. It's a sense of safety. It's in an unpredictable world. It allows us to manage emergencies, support our mental and emotional well-being, and care for the people we love. Status. Money can also be a symbol of success and identity, whether it's reflected in fashion, technology, or unique experiences. It often represents how far we have come and how we're seen by others. Freedom. Money gives us options, the freedom to travel, leave a toxic job, even in our passion, invest in our passions, or simply live without constant financial stress. It's not necessarily about wealth. It's about having the ability to shape our own path. By encouraging self-awareness around these perspectives and how they're working towards their goal, we create a space for participants to make more intentional value-based financial decisions, ones that truly align with what matters most to them. Now let's explore how we can support our participants in aligning their financial behaviors with their personal values. The first step is identifying their core values, such as security, freedom, status. These values act as a compass, helping guide financial decisions that reflect who they are and what truly matters to them. Next, we work together to set financial goals that bring those values to life. For example, if generosity is a core value, creating a goal to donate to causes they care about regularly can be deeply fulfilling, perhaps even more so than spending on everyday comforts like streaming services or coffee shop visits. If a participant associates money with status, we can help them budget for things to reflect that, like clothing or a car upgrade, while thoughtfully adjusting other discretionary expenses such as dining out, subscriptions, or even travel. Finally, we support them in reframing their money scripts to promote long-term well-being. This means shifting from automatic, often unconscious financial habits to intentional choices that nurture their future selves. We do this by connecting their financial decisions to their broader goals, the vision they hold for their life and financial future. By fostering this kind of self-awareness and intentionality, we empower participants to make financial choices that are not only practical, but also deeply aligned with their values and aspirations. To help our participants rewrite their money scripts, we begin by gently reframing their beliefs. Reframing is the process of restructuring one's thoughts or financial problem to neutralize cognitive and emotional biases that interfere with rational decision making. We help our participants reframe their beliefs by highlighting the positive intentions behind them and guiding them towards healthier financial perspectives. Let's take a closer look at the four main primary money scripts. So first we have money avoidance. People with this script often believe that money is bad. As a result, they may avoid checking bank statements, budgeting, or even talking about money, often because it triggers anxiety. Over time, this avoidance can lead to financial disorganization and missed opportunities. We can help to reframe this script with something like, remember that money is just a tool. When managed wisely, it supports not only personal well-being, but also allows us to assist others. Then we have money worship. This script is rooted in the belief that more money will solve all my problems. Individuals may overspend on luxury items in an attempt to feel better. While money can improve quality of life, equating to with happiness can lead to burnout and financial stress. We can help them reframe their script by saying something like, while money can enhance our lives, true happiness stems from meaningful relationships and a sense of purpose. Then we have money status. This script is based on the belief that my self-worth equals my net worth. People may feel pressure to maintain an image of success, even if it means hiding financial struggles or overspending to keep up appearances. We can help them reframe their script with something like, it's important to recognize that our worth isn't tied to our possessions. We are valued for who we are, not what we own. Last, we have money vigilance. This script is driven by the idea that you must always save and never spend. While it encourages caution, it can also lead to excessive frugality and guilt around spending, even on basic needs. These individuals may struggle to enjoy the benefits of their financial planning. We can help them reframe their script with something like, it is important to remember that being mindful of money is wise, but they should also trust themselves to make informed financial decisions. As we move forward, these insights can help reshape our participants' financial journeys, encouraging intentional choices that support both their present needs and future aspirations. While all participants will be different, here are some examples of action items that can be used to help our participants reframe their money scripts. First, we have money avoidance. Some action items for them might include scheduling weekly budget reviews, even if it's a brief snapshot from a budgeting app. Review account statements soon after receiving them. These activities are not asking for much action. After interacting with the topic that is being avoided, the first step is to simply create the habit of interacting with it. The following step will include what to do with the information. For money worship, some action items include tracking emotional spending. While it's tempting to conduct this activity in thought alone, it can be more impactful when it's written down. Reviewing purchases on a regular basis and having something like buying journal to jot down the reasoning behind the purchases gives them the opportunity to review past purchases and look for patterns. Identify and promote free activities that bring joy, such as going to the park, reading a book, volunteering, or even cooking. In this activity, they're seeking to give their time rather than money to experience the difference and joy that can be created for others without money. For money status, some action items that will create space between the pull to purchase and the action of purchase can include to practice a 24-hour wait on purchases, evaluating needs versus wants, identify non-monetary achievements like hobbies, self-care activities, or even volunteering. Last, for money vigilance, we can provide them with action items that will essentially give them permission to spend as they develop a new script. This might include creating a specific savings bucket in terms of a percentage of their income for activities they enjoy, but may consider frivolous or are actively denying themselves, such as self-care, travel, eating out. An alternate or next step might include actually scheduling those activities, which is listed. It may not be enough for some to have the savings bucket ready and waiting. They may require the action of scheduling the event as a task in order to follow through. Lastly, here are 3 action items that can help us reframe old money scripts. First, have a spending block, recording emotions while dealing with financial decisions. This step will help us reinforce that self-awareness. Then we have track progress towards financial goals, shifting from a mindset of scarcity to gratitude. We create momentum and build confidence by celebrating small milestones that reflect the positive changes that have been made. And last, we have a constant reminder of their ultimate goal. We call this the statement of financial purpose. This step will help us keep our participants motivated by focusing on the goal they want to achieve. As we wrap up today's session, let's reflect on one crucial concept. Behavioral change is most effective when it's driven by intrinsic rewards. These are the things that truly resonate with us, our inner interest, enjoyment, or a sense of personal accomplishment. By understanding and connecting with our participants' core values, we empower them to align their financial goals with their daily financial decisions. This alignment is key to creating lasting change. Thank you for being part of this nibble today. I'm going to turn it back to Megan to review any questions.